YouTubepreneurs was an absolute must-have for me. It was a no-brainer. As soon as I seen it, it I just knew, and I I myself feel like an entrepreneur. I've been studying entrepreneurship for a long time. I've been on YouTube for as long as I can remember, since a young kid, and doing YouTube, being a part of YouTube, being a creator was always something that I have done for a long time, whether it was like whether I posted videos or not. And doing business in my life was something that I had always done for a long time. And whether or not I was making a lot of money or a little bit of money, or whether I was starting something new or finishing a project, so entrepreneurship had been in my spirit and everything for a really long time. So seeing Hayden Bunn bring these two things together in the way that he did, especially using automation and AI, and it was something that I was mind blown. I'm not gonna lie, I was mind blown. And when I seen it, I was like, this is exactly what I need in order for me to move the needle forward with what I have going on. There's strategies and things that I was familiar with, but wasn't presented in that way prior to like being part of YouTubepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you kind of know it a little bit, or you kind of like have an idea, and Hayden just like gives it to you, like, and makes it very plain in a way that, like, oh, okay, like that's how it's done. And so for me, it was YouTubepreneurs for me was like the icing on the cake. It helped me get a lot of clarity in my business and what I wanted to do and how I wanted to structure myself and how I wanted to present certain things online. It helped me just get certain things done. It helped me get things done that it drove me. You know what I'm saying? To For one, like, if I'm spending money, I need to get something done, especially if I'm spending the money. And for me, that's what it was. It was being able to look to somebody that was doing exactly what it was that I wanted to do, and also be able to give me the blueprint the way that I needed it for me. It wasn't just him telling me what he did, it was also him showing me ways that it would work for me in my business and my lifestyle. And um you know the the roadmap that he puts out is absolutely extensive and time crunching, and you gotta definitely put in the work, but it's there for you. The entire game plan is there for people that want to combine entrepreneurship with YouTube, and if you're trying to combine entrepreneurship, YouTube, and school. Okay, and so it's very in depth, and for him to walk us through it the way that he did, and also for me, I got a really cool personal experience out of it, because I actually got to go through it with him while he was attending and doing the school games and competing in the school games. And so for me, it was just like, dang, like, not only is he helping us with our businesses, but he's also showing us that, if done correctly, when done correctly, you can also win the school games too. And winning the school games is something that I want to do and something that I plan on doing in the future. And when I talked to Hayden and gave him my game plan, and we sat down and we talked about some things, we created ways to make that happen. We created ways to give me to build the foundation in order to do all of the things to make it work. And in business, we all know that there's just certain things that you're not able to do alone, you know. And for me, automation was one of those things that I was not able to do by myself. YouTube was not something that I was capable of doing on my own. Entrepreneurship was not something that I was capable of doing alone. And I realized that one of the issues that I had in business before was that I had issues with scaling my business, right? Like, I could do anything in my business. I could do the accounting, I could do the taxes, I could do the work, I could do the marketing, I could do the designs. I can step into any area of this business. I could do the sales, I could do the speaking, I could do the videos, I could hold the camera, I can do the lighting, I can do it all. I can do absolutely everything inside of my business. And that's what I learned in entrepreneurship. However, in order for me to scale my business and take things to the next level, I realized that there was something that there's 24 hours in a day, you know? We're given 24 hours a day. We still got to eat, we still got to sleep, we still got to make time for the people that we love, we still have to do the business. You might have be in a relationship or have children that you want to spend time with. You got your personal hobbies. And so for me personally, I knew that in order for me to start something new, something fresh, or even add on to everything that I already had going on, for me to really be able to focus and go all in, for me to really take things to the next level and scale the way that I wanted to, I had to work with the people that knew what they were doing. And the person that knew what he was doing in the area that I wanted to scale in is Hayden Bunn. And I mean, the rest is history. Like, when you know that this is only the beginning, it made me even more excited. Like, knowing that this is I'm mind blown, okay? Because I'm like, yo, like, if this is what we're starting with, right? Like, usually the starting point is like, boom, like ground level, out the ground. You building things up from scratch. And it was cool to come into the opportunity because